if he could return my child, if I could come get my child, and he ignored me the whole time. My child is only 8 weeks.
This is the plaintiff, the mother, Ms. Crump, asking for a temporary order. This is a custody case that was filed by the plaintiff. That's Mr. Crump filed the request. Sir, was this you that filed for the temporary order also?
Excuse me?
Did you file this motion?
No, she filed.
No, I did.
Okay, so the defendant filed the motion for a temporary order. All right. And ma'am, what's your request?
So I am asking, which I went down there a couple weeks ago. I'm asking for custody back for my child to be back in my care. It's been about 3 weeks since I've seen her. I have asked the defendant multiple times if he could return my child, if I could come get my child, and he ignored me the whole time. My child is only 8 weeks. I have not seen her in 3.5 weeks.
All right. Sir, why hasn't this child seen the mother?
Excuse me, I can't hear you.
Why hasn't this child seen the mother for 3.5 weeks?
Well, it was more to it than that. She was threatening me and sending the police at me. I told her, well, we was gonna go through all that. I might as
Does
well.
that have to do with yeah, because she wants to see her kid.
Yes.
Yeah, and I was okay with that. I told her, well, why would I go around you threatening to harm me? If something happened to you, then I'm gonna be the one in jail. So I said, well, just go through the court process, and I don't mind her getting her baby, Your Honor. I'm not trying to keep the baby from her, none of that. I just told her I want 50-50 custody because she has her emotional times where she will keep the baby from me. I don't know why she ain't just gonna make I'll just kind of keep the baby, where she kept that baby from me at the beginning of the fucking pregnancy.
You can watch your language on the.
Yeah, I'm sorry. But I'm not trying to keep the baby from her like a permanent thing. I just tell her, well, when the court process, you can get the baby back. When they got proper ways to go about that. All that threatening me and all that stuff, I'm not gonna go to that because if I threaten you, then it's gonna be on my end that I'm being one in the fire. It's okay for her to threaten me when I got the baby, but when she got the baby to keep the baby from me, I can't.
No, it's not appropriate for either party to threaten each other. And you're starting out with a baby, and you're starting out as parents who are going to screw this kid's up because you're making this about yourselves instead of about the child, and both of you are to blame for that. That's all there is to it. I mean, if you aren't going to get along any better than this for an 8-week-old child that's going to end up being around you for the rest of her life, she's going to realize that, boy, that's a great set of parents to have her model. At this point, since it's only a temporary order, all right, this doesn't mean it's final by any means. Why don't we send the child to mom for a couple days and to dad for a couple days and just
that's all I want,
Your Honor. Your Honor, I actually tried that. I'm gonna
order it though.
Okay.
Thank you. That's all I asked.
I mean, it's
the
been
legal
that
way
way until you took my child. So
the legal way.
All right. I'm going to start out by providing joint legal and physical to both parents. I will. Let's. What do you want? 2 or 3 days on and 2 or 3 days off?
Can I do 3 days on, 2 off?
She could get.
So you
listen,
do 3 days
she get
on,
3
3
days
off.
on. She can get. She get a week
sir,
off.
Stop. I'm saying you want 2 on, 3 off, sir, or 3 on, 3 off. What do you want, sir? What is good works for you?
I'm cool with whatever. I just want to be able to see my daughter. That's why I'm saying she can get a week. I can get a week. She can do 2 weeks. I'll do 2 weeks. She can do 3 days. I'll do. It doesn't matter. I'm with whatever. I just want to go the legal way.
This is just a little baby, and I'd like, instead of a week on, week off and stuff like that, let's exchange every 3 days.
That's
I
fine.
agree. I agree.
Right?
I'm fine with that. Yeah.
Right. Let's
Hey, what you
parties to exchange child every 3 days. At what time? Let's pick a time. 5 o'clock.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ma'am, that's fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, at 5 o'clock PM, can you guys get along well enough to exchange the child?
I've been trying to, Your Honor. I have been
All
writing
right,
him
well, he's
thousands of
shaking his
times,
head, yes.
telling him,
I don't, okay, do you have any idea how many of these I do? In a year, all right? And I can tell you that this is an awful start for a child. You don't have to even like each other, okay? You gotta get along. You gotta treat him and her with the same respect that you want to be treated, right? So when do we make the first exchange? She's been without the child for a long time. Can we start today at 5 PM?
Yes, sir.
Starting at, thank you. At 5 o'clock PM today. So that means 3 days from now at 5 o'clock, you'll exchange, okay?
Okay.
Ma'am, you understand that, don't you?
yes.
And if you don't, he's gonna go to the front of the court, and I don't want this to start out like this. I don't want to be holding people in contempt for holding the child. He's saying it's fine that you have 3 days and that it's fine that he has 3 days, all right? I think both of you can take care of this child, bond with the child, and start to figure out how the child is the most important thing in this, not the two of you.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way I'm gonna deal with it. I'm telling you, everything I will rule on will be in the best interest of the children, the child, not in the best interest of the parent, the best interest of the child.
Mm-hmm.
So we're gonna set that as a temporary order. You can work on finalizing something way down the road, but right now, that's what it'll be. You work, normally the person getting the child will show up and pick the child up. Okay? Is that any problem for you to go to wherever he lives to pick it up? Pick your child up, ma'am? You know where the child is?
Actually stayed with his other baby mama, and me and her do not get along at all. But he does has a sister house
Well,
to go to.
where,
We can go to the same house we was meeting at before where it wasn't an issue at my sister's house, Your Honor.
does that work?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, so you'll exchange it. What is the location where you're gonna exchange? Just give me an address or something so
Your Honor, can I also say that I don't know how that's gonna work too, because she also came to my sister. I was beating on the door. She apologized to my sister yet about that.
You apologize to your sister for it and tell her that you're trying to figure this out.
I've been trying to. My sister was kind of upset. She said, because they've been talking too, so I'm sure she should.
You understand? I mean, is that the sister's house where we're gonna exchange?
Yes.
Why can't we figure if
We can exchange at my mom's house.
that work?
Yeah.
All right, just tell me, exchange at your mother's house. She lives on what?
1612 Country Club Drive.
Okay, that's enough. Country Club Drive. Good. All right. Exchanges will take place at that location at 5 o'clock every third day.
Okay.
Sounds like it's pretty simple. I hope this will start to calm things down. Actually, both of you seem like if you weren't crazy like this, you'd be pretty easy to get along with. All right. Good luck, everybody. Thank you. The order will come out. You won't get it before 5 o'clock today, but you know what is expected.
Yes.
So, Friday, you'll have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, you'll exchange at 5 o'clock, and Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and exchange on Thursday and that kind of stuff. Okay?
Okay. Did you say it starts today?
Yes, at 5 o'clock.
At 5. Okay, thank you.
So like I say, you'll have tonight, you'll have Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Monday at 5 o'clock, he'll get.
Okay.
And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you'll get the child. Okay?
Sounds good.
All you gotta do is count the 3 overnights, and he gets the next one, and then you get the next one, all right?
All right.
Okay.
Good luck. Thank you both very much.
Thank
Take
you.
care. We're adjourned.
Hey, mamas, calm down. You happy? You ready?